Jackson, Mississippi. We done had an outsider, a food critic from somewhere else, come flying to our town, hit up some of our local restaurants, and the one they decided to pick on, the one they decided to talk the most nonsense about, is the iconic, the Jackson tradition, the Big Apple Inn. As you see here in my picture, that is the legendary smoke. It's a pig, not a pig ear, they had pig ear sandwiches too. That is a Red Rose smoked sausage sandwich chopped up with a bunch of great seasoning. It's magic on a bun is what it is. It's heaven on earth. If Chick-fil-A is God's chicken, this is Mississippi's pork. I hope that made sense. It did in my head anyway. These things are great. They got a location right there on Ferris Street. They have another one out in North Jackson at Triangle Mart, and I think they even have one in Atlanta. Geno Lee, his family has had this thing since 1939. I think, look, here's the guy's comment. You really should go watch the video. I don't like sending somebody traffic to their website to talk shit, but for full context, you may want to go see it. He says, listen, don't shoot the messenger. It was supposed to be a smoked sausage. Why is it red and ground? Why it's red and ground is beyond me. Maybe that's a Mississippi thing. I don't know how it's supposed to look, but it does taste a fool. Now, I watched the review. Taste the Fool did not come across as complimentary. It was not saying it's so good it's a fool. See, you can misread that and think that he's being complimentary when you watch the video. And then, of course, you see his review, which I'll drop right here. He gave it 1 out of 5 on multiple things across the board. With the exception of the customer service, he gave it 5 out of 5. Look, I find it funny, man. Here in Mississippi, we can fight back and forth with each other. But you let an outsider come in and talk a little shit, and man, everybody jumps on it like flies on crap. Now, I did have one person, though, as I was defending them, came out and told me, Susan Rayburn, as you see here, told me a critic can hate on a place. Pot Meat Kettle, I'm just amazed that you made the comment when this is what the page is already about. She basically just says, because I talk shit about Jackson, that I'm not allowed to be complimentary about anything in Jackson. And I just respond with, Jackson is a shithole. I'll never apologize. I'll never lie and say it's not. Does that mean all the people in Jackson are bad people? Hell no. Does that mean the businesses deserve the crap they get from people like this? Hell no. As long as I've been doing this, I've never criticized a locally owned business, except some of these gas stations that allow people to continue to get killed in their parking lots because they promote nonsense like selling paraphernalia and whatnot, allow loitering people outside, the homeless problem. I could go on and on and on about why I don't support a lot of Jackson gas stations. On the same token, does that mean all gas station owners are bad people? Hell no, it doesn't. So anyway, wanted to get that off my chest. You guys get out, support the Big Apple Inn. I'm going to be at one of them Wednesday, probably the Ferris Street location, throwing a little shindig, trying to get as many people to come down as possible, buying a bunch of smokes for folks, hoping some of you guys will do the same. Maybe support some of our law enforcement friends at JPD or Capitol Police with a free lunch from Big Apple. I'll keep you posted.